But no cops show up 2 hours and a half, 2 hours and 45 minutes later. I thought that was pretty much an emergency. I said, fuck this. This is crazy. Calling the dealership to take back the car. Oh, no, we can't take back the car. What the fuck you mean you can't take back the car? Wow. Going out to a bar about a night or so, 2 nights, 3 nights later, with my cousin, for I don't know, maybe a week later, after the car was fixed. Going out to the fucking bar with my cousin. Magically meeting another yet pretty fucking girl that seems very interested in me. Why, her fucking ugly ass fucking friend is dealing fucking cocaine, right? Meet this fucking dude who knows the fucking fat ugly one. Wants to get with the good looking one. The good looking one seemingly has a crush on me at that point. Only to find out my car payment goes fucking missing out of my locked car outside the fucking bar. Because I'm not fucking stupid. Somehow managingly, somebody fucking was able to pop those locks is what I'm thinking. Without fucking having anything physical to fucking pop those locks with. And as they're robbing my money out of the car, they drop their wallet. I call the police. The police are ready to arrest me. Fuck yous. Wow. Because I kicked that little fucker's ass. Because he looked like he was going for a fucking knife in his fucking sock way before I put a fucking hand on him. Because I wanted my money back. So that I didn't lose my fucking car. To give him back his wallet, I wanted my fucking money back. And the fucking little bastard started, and then all of a sudden, he starts to get on the phone to call the police, so I call the fucking police right with him. And when they show up, they made me give him back his wallet. What fucking cunts. Wow. Wow. Only to fucking lose my car, have to bring the other car back to that dealership and try to trade it in for something. So instead of walking out with what I've already laid down, which was fucking damn near $8,000, I walk out with a fucking $800 piece of shit, not even $800, $400 piece of shit. Cougar. Which, as I'm explaining this to my grandmother, she's like, and I'm sitting there and I'm like, holy shit, and I seen pictures. And I said, holy shit, that's the same exact car. And I remembered fucking, that's the same car that was owned by the fucking, wow. And what's funny is that he gave me 2 cars to pick from, and the other car was owned by the same people so many years ago. Which is funny, because that's where the rag doll was, in the back of the trunk, that a person was looking for. So when my grandmother heard about that car being the other option, the one from Massachusetts, they made sure that they bought that car. And look what's in the backs of the fucking trunk when my grandmother's telling me, go out and fucking clean the fucking car out if you want to do something. And I freaking clean out and there's the fucking rag doll. Of my friend who told me a long time ago, when she was a little pissy and I was a little bit fucking hungry, and we were both a little hungry, that fucking, I thought her doll was ugly. And she said, I will turn you into a meatball. Call my doll ugly. You know, wow. Wow. The Richardsons that I met could have put a stop to the other Richardsons that said that they were out to rob me with the Ferraris. Just so they could fuck over Ariana Grande. Basically, my wife. That's who I'm thinking they were talking about. The ones that were out to rob me. With the credit card that I hadn't even received yet in the fucking mail. Which I'm thinking there was a card, but that's before the other card. With the $1,000 limit. The one that fucking, they wouldn't accept the payment, right? But it wasn't because the lady was Richardson. Wow. Wow. On the phone. But wouldn't give me the name of the office to come down to show them that my contract was absolutely insane. Because of the credit before getting that fucking credit card. But not the first credit card. The first credit card, I didn't even apply for the first credit card. I thought it was bullshit. I thought it was one of those fucking fake ass credit cards that come in the fucking mail. At the time. Because I never had a credit card before. Fucking barely had a... Wow. Knowledge of how to work a bank account when I got that fucking first card. But the second card, they wouldn't accept the payment and all the other shit. And that was also around the same time that I bumped into Pop Smoke the first time. I'm not saying that the two... I'm saying there's some really fucking internal fucked up shit. Interestingly enough, also the house where my friend started to live, where I started to live with her and her son that I knew from high school. The house that 10 years or 11 years prior they tried to kill me in. It's funny how that guy driving that van, whether it was blue or green, I just know it was the same fucking guy. And I seen him outside the other house where Matt started to fucking live. After he couldn't tolerate Daryl no more. But magically, somehow, Daryl ends up living at the same house Matt does. Wow. Fucking wow. 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 The witness protection form blocks the bank accounts, even though I'm not even allowed to touch the bank accounts, let alone think about the bank accounts, the bank account, for another fucking almost 20 years. Which when I seen the bank account, and that guy's missing. The guy that showed me the bank account, that guy is missing. Supposedly, nobody knows where he fucking went to. Last they heard, he was out in the city somewhere. Which is real fucking interesting, right? put me in witness protection. Why do I need witness protection? I can handle myself, right? No. It wasn't about handling myself. Because, my money and this and that could have probably gotten somewhat away from most of these fucking people, right? It was about witness intimidation. By who? By the same fucking people that couldn't solve a fucking crime 25 fucking years ago when the motherfucker confessed the goddamn crime and the fucking crime was fresh and the body was still probably fucking in the spot where he said the fucking body was. Not 20 fucking years, 5 fucking years later, where magically, as I'm fucking down in fucking a jail cell in Florida for kicking my brother's ass, for putting fucking bruises on my mom, right after meeting Pop Smoke, again, for the third fucking time, the body, finally, they get the fucking go-ahead order to dig up the spot where the body is. Only to fucking find out that the body had been recently moved. Only to find out, when I see all this shit happening, is right after the fucking squirrel brings me a human foot bone on my front fucking porch. Wow. 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 That's enough, I guess. That's enough. 2.5 hours.